It's like my second go make this video because the first time my ADHD just I couldn't focus on anything. Right. So it's like my second update video in 2 weeks. Less than 2 weeks. So y'all should know things things ain't going. Things are not going. Um I said in the last video, I think. I can't remember exactly what I said, but I think I said um episode 4 is gonna be delayed. No, I didn't say that. No. I said episode 4 is gonna release in March. And then afterwards I'd be doing a remake of episode 2, and I'd be going on a bit of a break. That's changed. First of all, I'm taking that break now because I really need to focus on my college stuff. It's very important that I do this because this is the big thing. This is the big end of year project. It's also my last year at college. I've been going to the college that I'm at now for nearly 7 years now, which is fucking crazy. And it's my last year. I decided that after this year, I'm going to go do something else. Sorry, I'm fidgeting or something. I'm going to go do something else with my life. Well, not something else. I still want to be an animator. But that'll come up later. But after this year, like this is the last year of college, so I want to make the end of year project. I want to do good basically. I want to do really well this end of year project, and so I need to focus a lot of my time on that. And in fact, actually, once I upload this video, I'm going straight to work. I have storyboards to do, and I have to get straight on that the second I upload this video. So because of this, Rebecca Freakshow stuff is going to be going on hold for a while. But that's not the only reason I'm putting everything on hold. It's also because I've realized I'm not happy with the way the story is at the minute. There's hair in my mouth. That's what's happening. Focus. I realize I'm not really happy with the story at the minute because I've kind of just been doing like big plot episode after big plot episode after big plot episode, and there's like no breathing room in between to get to know the characters or anything. I realized this is kind of shit. So I'm gonna be because like I have like the main story elements there. I just need to think of things to put in between them. Smaller filler episodes, basically. Ones that aren't really high stakes, ones that are maybe a bit more fun, maybe a bit goofy. In particular, I really want to do stuff with Cami and Ellie because I've been talking with the guy who made Cami, my good friend Cameron, and he really liked their dynamic. And we've just been like spitballing really funny ideas for scenes of them. uh, like I think he gave me the idea of like Rebecca and Freakshow off doing something like fighting for their lives against a big creature, and Cami and Ellie are like trying to nick a couch or something. Like really funny, goofy stuff. I really want to do more of that. But I didn't think I had the room for it, but I've kind of decided, hey, maybe I could. And I kind of got the idea from my good friend Ty, who does Journeys Ahead. Because he's kind of doing that at the minute with the story, where he has the big story parts Journeys Ahead 1, Journeys Ahead 2, and then the third story. But then he's doing a smaller set of stories in between. About like the characters when they were teens. And I think that's the kind of good way to do that. Obviously, though, I'm not doing that. I'm not going to be telling you any stories about Rebecca when she was a teenager because that would be depressing. And I don't think Freak Show was ever a teenager. So, but no, it's just going to be like smaller story stuff, like between episodes. There'll be like smaller adventures, like I don't know, Cammy and Rebecca hang out at a museum and kind of get to know each other or something. I don't know. It's just silly stuff, you know. Um, and obviously this is going to change how the episodes progress going forward. So I kind of let this slip at the start of the video because I misspoke. Episode 4 is being delayed. We're now halfway through March. There's no episode. It's being delayed. I'm sorry to the like 5 people who care. It's more than that. It's more than that. I don't know what I'm saying. It's more than 5 people. I know it is. I know people care about this stuff. I'm sorry if you are very excited about this episode. I just need to focus on my work and also making the story better. So I honestly have no idea when it's gonna happen. Because I've also decided I'm gonna push the episode 2 remake forward. So that's going to actually happen before episode 4. Originally, I said it was going to happen afterwards, but I've decided I want to do it before because, again, like I said in the previous video, the episode 2 remake is basically just changing the stuff I didn't like. It's not an entire redo of the story, it's just changing the bits that I didn't like or that just in general weren't good. Because I have received some feedback and criticism on that episode, and it's great. I really like getting criticism on these episodes because, like, I can't do better things if I don't get criticized. It's a very good thing. So I'm taking all that into account to the best of my ability. Uh, I mean, I'm only human. I'm only one guy doing all this stuff. Of course, there's going to be mistakes in the story. Like it's inevitable. Um, what the fuck was I talking about? Yes, episode 2 remake. Yeah, so that'll be coming up before because again, it's just changing things, switching bits about. It's a relatively easy episode. At least it should be. In theory, it'll be easy. Then after that, I'm gonna be doing a mini episode. This episode was originally gonna come out after episode 4, but I've decided to push it forward because I find a way to slot it in between that works really well, and also because wee bit of a hint and a spoiler for the episode. It introduces the final main cast member, and I thought it made sense to introduce them a bit earlier than later. They're not like it's not like a hugely important character. It's just like part of the main cast. A wee cute side character. He's wonderful. You'll love him, hopefully. So yeah. So that's the trajectory of things to go for the time being. There is a shit ton of noise outside. I don't know if you can hear that. Holy fuck! There's like power drills and shit. Jesus fuck! My neighbors are building their fence. We had a storm. We had a storm about a month ago. Shit was wrecked, and my neighbors are currently fixing their fence. That has nothing to do with the video. So, trajectory of things to go. Oh my god, that was so loud. I'm so sorry. So, trajectory of things to go. Episode 2 remake. Uh, Mini episode taking place after episode 3, then episode 4, and then completely reformat the story going forward. Oh, and the second part of our anniversary special, because I teased it on the actual anniversary that there is a bigger animated episode of Rebecca and Freakshow in the works. And that's happening right now. I'm currently working on it. I'll be working on it after this video. So, yeah, that might come out before everything else. I don't know. Maybe. Because I aim to get it out maybe in June or July. So it's probably going to end up coming out before everything else. Which is a bit strange to think about, really. It's funny, because like I went into this year really wanting to have the entire first season wrapped up by the end of the year, but I don't know if that's going to happen. Maybe I'll have more time in the summer, and even after summer ends, because I'm not going back to college. I'll depending on if I can find a job, maybe I'll have time to, make a big thing. We'll see. I'll have to see. We'll have to see. Anyway, I've been talking on my ass for like nearly 10 minutes about the most pointless shit imaginable. I better go. I have work to do. I really need a cup of tea. I also would like some lunch. And I need to stop talking before this video becomes